So I think like last time I left off, I didn't realize it, but I was right at the end of the game. Like I left off right before the Fungeon, aka the final dungeon. But I think we're about to beat Final Fantasy Adventure, everybody. Hello, subscribers and future subscribers. I'm KarmaJolt. This game on the collection of mana is Final Fantasy Adventure, and it's great. It's a Game Boy game from 1991. And like, I was aware of this game when I was younger. Like, one of my friends had it on Game Boy, and we casually played through maybe a third of it. Probably about 40% of it, I would say. But then, a couple years ago, I was like, you know what? I'll give this game a proper chance. And I thought it was awesome. Like, I loved streaming this game, so I decided I would do it again. And what's going on, Jokubo and Fider and Sean R? Last we left off, we were in a big old tower. And we made friends with a robot who threw us off of the tower as it was collapsing. And the robot's like, yeah, I can't jump. I guess I'm going down with the ship, which is this tower. So that's why there's sad music here. But now, we've ended back at the Empire of Glaive. Oh, okay. Well, I got moogled and that, like, totally ruined a somber moment. Sean R, exactly tomorrow. I've been, like, cleaning so that by the time you arrive tomorrow, the house will be in decent shape. Let's equip an axe. I missed, like, a lot of equipment, by the way, and I was, like, under-armored and under-equipped for a long time. Not, like, under-armored. I actually don't think I need to be here. Let's go a different way. I think what I'm supposed to do now is find that waterfall. Matthew Irwin, what's going on? Hey, KarmaJolt. You see, they're releasing all the Marvel vs. Capcom games in a collection. Yeah, it's gonna take you for a ride. Oh, look at this. You made it just in time to see that this waterfall is now rising. It's a water rise. A water lift. What would you call that? I was watching all of your old Tears of the Kingdom streams. Yeah, I probably played that game for like maybe 6 hours. Ooh, but this is a music I'm very familiar with now. And it looks like we've made it to the Sacred Mana Land. And look at these big old, what do you call them? Columns. These huge pillars out in front of the Temple of Mana? I don't really know what to call it. But let's give ourselves a sword. The dragon sword is so much more powerful than whatever axe I was using. Oh, and hopefully I can show you a glitch. I might need to find an item first. So let's do that. Whoa, these ninjas can teleport. But also, they drop like one of the best equipments in the game. They drop the best armor in the game. And they do a ton of damage to me because am I even wearing? Yeah, I have the flame armor. Okay, so I never upgraded my armor after getting the flame equipment. And I still have the opal helmet. I was supposed to upgrade it like 2 or 3 times after that. But that's okay, we'll just go straight to the ending equipment. Let's see if I can get a treasure chest from one of these guys. As a matter of fact, why don't I equip a magic spell? Yeah, so no wonder all of these bosses and enemies are doing so much damage to me. Like, I was getting whooped by all these enemies. Like, that squid boss was doing, like, 120 damage to me or something like that, right? It's because I should have upgraded my armor, like, 2 or 3 times after I got the flame armor, and I just never found the right shops or found the right treasure chests. Switch had a super release, getting my Perfect Dark on. Yeah, the side order. I saw that Perfect Dark and Turok are now on that N64 collection. Not to mention Metroid Zero Mission? Okay, so I want to show you an exploit that you can exploit. these ninjas, they have a potential to drop the best armor in the game. They can drop the samurai armor. So I'm going to be farmering them for the armoring. What? I'm going to farm them for the armor. I'm going to wait until one of them drops a treasure chest. That's what I'm trying to say. Now the problem is, when this ninja drops a treasure chest, you might just find a normal item inside. Like, I think there's a greater chance that you'll find an elixir in a treasure chest from this ninja than you will the samurai armor. I'm pretty sure he's got like a 25% chance to drop the samurai armor. Let me rephrase that. When this guy drops a treasure chest, when you touch it, there's like a 25% chance it'll be the armor, but a 75% chance it'll be the item. Something like that. But there's a way to manipulate the treasure drops from the ninjas. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to heal myself here. Jordy Pants! I just finished watching the direct because I forgot about it. Hey, MB, what's going on? Power, always power. Glass cannon all the way. Well, here's the thing. Power also increases your defense. So there is some... So it's not entirely glass. I'm respawning these enemies until there's 2 of them in the room. So let's wait for this guy to drop a treasure chest. Ooh, I'm leveling up already. Okay, what's up, Joe D? I'm gonna end the poll and see what we got. Of course we voted for power. Let's get it, and then make a new poll in the chat. Vote for what I'm leveling up. Should it be Wiz, Will, Pow, or Stam? Yes! I see you, my man. I keep voting Will. It's an underrated stat, Jordy Pants. I feel like more people would vote for it if they knew how it worked and what it did. What's up, Fernando? I don't know who that is, but welcome to the stream. Dang, those shurikens just like totally chunked me there. Okay, I want to get a ninja to drop a treasure chest. Ah, I got lucky, and the ninja dropped a treasure chest. Okay, so this ninja can drop the best armor in the game, but sometimes when I go to open this treasure chest, it will try to give me an item. Like, I think he can also drop an elixir or something like that, which is fine, but it's not what I'm looking for. However, if you have a full item inventory, but you have at least one slot in your equipment so that you can pick up a new piece of armor, for example. In other words, if you have your items full, but your equipment menu has room, when you go to check the treasure chest, if the game wants to give you the elixir, it'll say that you can't carry it. But then you can just try again until the game decides that instead of giving you the item, it wants to give you the samurai armor. So in other words, there's a super easy way to manipulate the final equipment drops from these enemies at the end of the game. And we can do the same thing with these floating disembodied heads that we should find at some point. There's another enemy up here that drops the samurai helmet, and we can do the same thing. Isn't that neat? Yo, Karma, that Nintendo Direct, though. Yeah, what are we excited about? Finally got an update on Metroid Prime 4. So excited for Dragon Quest III HD 2D Remake. Yes, and then they're also apparently giving Dragon Warrior 1 and 2, the same treatment. Which is very exciting. Gecko. You wanted a potion? Oops, sorry, let me give you the armor destroyer of worlds instead. Oh boy. I am very sleepy right now, and I should go to bed soon. Despite the fact that I slept pretty well last night, I'm very sleepy. Because I just, like, did nothing but work all day. But we're, like, pretty darn close to the end of this game. And there's a crazy dragon in here that, like, I think when you kill this guy, the game will be like, you defeated the blue dragon, which is strange, because it's a Game Boy game without colors. As a matter of fact, if I do this, he's kind of reddish, right? He did 1 damage to me there. Boom! Got him, Mystic 420. Defeated dragon. Okay, I was wrong. Psymonkey, what's going on? That dragon is crazy graphics for Game Boy. Like, kinda. That was a decent design. Azzy Boom, I see you too. I did not expect Mario and Luigi to return since Alpha Dream's bankruptcy. I guess I didn't expect that either, but I didn't know about the bankruptcy. Okay, so these guys can drop the samurai helmet, which I will manipulate as well. I'm not killing them all, so that when I leave the screen and come back, they'll respawn. And I can possibly get the final helmet. Isn't this a Mana game in Japan? Yes! It is the prequel to Secret of Mana, which is why it's on the Collection of Mana, which I am playing for Nintendo Switch. Welcome, Michael P. Thanks for showing up. Okay, so this guy dropped a treasure chest. I think he can give you something like an X-Ether or like some other item that I don't need. But again, as long as my item inventory is completely full, but I have at least 1 space to pick up a piece of equipment, I can manipulate this item drop until it gives me the samurai helmet. Isn't that neat? And, like, suddenly my defense is, like, acceptable. I had armor that I should have gotten rid of a long time ago and upgraded a long time ago. Jesse Bishop, what's going on? We're in the Fungeon right now. Cool, I had this as a kid. Yeah, Michael P., I was just talking about how my friends... one of my friends had this game, and I played it when I was, like, in middle school, but didn't quite appreciate it. I could probably level up fairly easily around here. Look at that little turtle. I'm going the correct way, right? Yeah. I love this somber, a little bit melancholy music for the final dungeon, aka the Fungeon. I used my super attack the wrong direction. Just gonna poke that guy in the ear. Just gonna Q-tip him a little bit with a sword. See ya. Speaking of swords, those swords were swords. If I saw that correctly. This game does have a pretty darn good soundtrack for a Game Boy game. Like, I really think this game is well done for 1991. I hope I'm, like, not going in circles here. I don't think I am. Okay, I'm gonna read a book to Karma's soothing voice. Yell at me if something hilarious or dirty happens. Jordy Pants. I'll give you a careless whisper. Did I go in a loop here? This looks familiar. Yeah, I think I already went this way. They filed for bankruptcy in 2019. Okay. Alright, let's end the poll. We voted for power again? Alright. You got it, babes. 59 power. I'm so strong. Okay, let's make the poll again. But I leveled up twice so far in the Fungeon, and I'm only like 15 minutes into the stream. Alright, what are we voting for next? Thanks for being here, everybody. I appreciate y'all. Okay. Have I gone this way? Probably not. But yeah, like this guy is hitting me for 1 damage now, which is pretty absurd considering he's like a late game enemy. This looks like a new place to go. Xander, what's going on? Oops. Take that, mirrors. I don't care how many years of bad luck you give me. I'm trying for Wiz, says Kuro. Ah, that's fine. We're so close to the end of the game that I don't know where I was going with that, but let's beat the game. Ninja. What is the plural of ninja? Is it ninjai or ninja or ninjas? Am I like going the right way? I kind of remember it is fairly easy to get stuck in a loop here. Okay, so let's see what this guy gives me when I have an open item slot. Okay, well, he happened to give me the helmet there. I'm gonna toss it. I'm gonna toss the best helmet in the game because I already got one. He says he's already got one. Gary P2. It's turtles. You're right. It's always turtles. Ninjen, yes, like Aksen, actually. Uh-oh. Is this the correct way? Oh, I love that it tells me I defeated the dragon. Okay, I went in a big old loop and got turned all the way around. Alright, let's try this methodically by, like, looking at the map, for example. What happens if I go left, up, left? I haven't gone that way yet. And by the way, the sword has 2 attacking animations, which you might have noticed. The sword, I think, is the only item in the game, or the only weapon in the game that has 2 normal attacking animations. So if I'm walking, if I'm moving, and I press the A button, he'll thrust it, he'll stab it forward. But if I'm standing, he'll swing it in an arc, which covers a greater area, but is slower. So usually against bosses, you want to stab, 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 just because it's faster. Locked. Well, might as well save the game. We made it to level 50, everybody. Robert R., what's going on? Okay, let's try this room. Dang it, I keep going the wrong way with that sword dive. What was the thing you liked most in today's Nintendo Direct, and the thing that disappointed you the most? Psyched to see Metroid Prime 4. I'm probably gonna play that new Zelda game that is in the style of the Link's Awakening remake. That looks adorable and kind of fun and interesting. Let's see what else. There's a new Mario Party. I'm probably going to end up playing that. Oh, the Hello Kitty game? I'm going to play the heck out of that. Genevieve B. Welcome to the stream. We're in the Fungeon, aka the Final Dungeon. Talking about today's Nintendo Direct. What else? Yeah, all the Dragon Quest games getting the HD 2D treatment sounds fantastic to me. What was I disappointed in the Direct? I don't think disappointed is the correct word for anything. There were a couple games that I was like, I've never heard of this series before, so it's probably not my thing. So yeah, I don't think anything disappointed me, I would say. Hi, Genevieve B, says Jordy Pants with a little heart emoji. What's up, Rex Butt? Is Steve still around? Yeah, of course. I don't let him out often. Altoid, what's going on? The new Zelda games where you play a Zelda with a wand sounds a lot like Wand of Gamelon? I feel like this one's going to be better. Genevieve B, now it's a party, says Sean R. By the way, everyone, Sean R is going to be here tomorrow. Tomorrow. Alright, so yeah, let's see what this guy drops when he's not trying to give me a helmet. Okay, so he can give me an X-Ether, which is, like, fine. But here's a dead end. Hi, Jordy. Sorry I'm late, had to work out for a moment. Yo, that's important, Genevieve B. Did you do 100 pull-ups? The Funko Pop game. You know what? Honestly, like, it looked like it had potential. Mythical Idiot, welcome. How are you? For those of you who are just joining me here, this is Final Fantasy Adventure. Excuse me. This is Final Fantasy Adventure on the Nintendo Game Boy. I'm playing it on the Nintendo Switch through the Collection of Mana. Also, I, like, pounded a tall glass of water before I started. So I keep doing stuff like this, you know? I keep being about to hiccup. And I also have more water, because water is important. But yes, in honor of Sean R showing up tomorrow, I thought, Sean, we should, like, stream all of the games that you got me over the years. Sean R has bought me so many, like, homebrew carts that you guys need to see. Yay, I got mentioned. Mythical Idiot? You get mentioned a lot more if you keep on being cool. And mythical. A xenomorph is about to pop from Karma's chest. Yeah, and he'll have a little KarmaJolt mug full of water. And sunglasses. This all looks annoying. Oh, you know what you're supposed to do here? You're supposed to blizz this guy. That is, you're supposed to ice him. Oh, wait a second. Oh, this is cool. Okay. So you actually have to angle an ice blast around these walls because the walls will block them. That's kind of fun. Can't be here long, says Denfico. Well, the stream's not going to be that long. Ice him with a get. That's right, Jordy Pants. Got my Nina by my side. Another dragon! This dragon's like, you killed my friend. You killed Todd. He was the only dragon friend that I had in this world. I'm excited to see how you guys riff off each other in stream. It's funny because we were in West Side Story together, and I was Riff. But yeah, Sean's fun as long as he remembers to speak into the microphone, Sean. But yeah, he's been on a lot of streams and videos with me. Sean, what are we gonna play? I'd be down for some Jackbox. Rip, Todd. Fine, says Sean R. Well, I just missed that guy with my sword dive. That's my Discord, by the way. You probably heard it chirping there. And thought it was yours. But I do have a Discord server. There's a link to it in the video description. I post a lot of cat pictures. Defeated Red Dragon. Okay, that one was red. You could tell. Ah! You got one last hit in on me. Gosh, this color is the best. Let's go back to this one. I'm so excited for some Sean R. Play DDR. Genevieve B. You genius. That is a great idea. Alright, alright. What did we vote for, everybody? I'm ending the poll. A well-read dragon. Man, if I got a job soon, I'll donate money to this guy. You cool. Yo, Mythical Idiot. I appreciate that. Oh yeah, and by the way, when you level up during dark status, your level up screen will be reversed. It'll be negative, and it'll say dark next to your level number. Look at that. Power and wisdom tied. You know what? I'm going with wisdom. Just because I remember what I said earlier about the tie goes to the top result, but wisdom deserves it. Wisdom, please, yes. Play tic-tac-toe, says Gecko. At this point, we need to keep doing power just to beat the game at power level 69. You know what, Sean? That's not a bad idea. But remember, viewers and subscribers and future subscribers, if you donate $10, you get to pick what stats I increase on the next level up. Just like real American democracy. If you give me money, you can rig the vote. Let's start another poll. I cast $1 million to Kevin in pennies. Yo, by the way, Mythical Idiot, I appreciate what you said about donating. If you don't have the means to donate, but you still want to support the channel, man, just like click the like button. YouTube loves when people do that. And like subscribe, YouTube will be like, holy cow. This guy is getting people to push the buttons on YouTube. We should show him to everyone. And if you're on mobile, you might need to hit the 3 dots in the top right corner before the... How does that guy throw a shuriken while looking the other way? I guess that's what makes him a ninja. No problemo, man. I'll do that. Yo, this guy. You are setting the benchmark for new viewers. Yo, double treasure chest? Can't carry. Oh, I found a samurai helmet. Yeah, so if it's not obvious, basically every time you touch a treasure chest, that's when the game essentially rolls the RNG values for what's going to be inside the treasure chest. In other words, the game doesn't know what's inside that chest until now, until I touch it. That enemy can either drop an item or a piece of equipment. But if my items are completely full, when I go to grab the item, it'll be like, you can't carry this. And then the treasure chest will still be there. So I can just keep touching this treasure chest until it's like, okay, well, this time we rolled the samurai helmet. And I happen to have space in my inventory for it. You know what? This one I'm going to equip. And then I'm going to throw away the old one. Because that one's sweaty at this point. Schrodinger's booty. Is it Schrodinger or Schrodinger? How do you pronounce that guy's name? Probably both ways, honestly. Did I get turned around? Dinger, says Ruffles the Salty. Schrodinger. Hardly knew her. Genevieve B. Did we make the same joke? You know what they say. Great minds think alike. Mickle Guy, what's going on? This is a healing spring, is it not? It's not a spring, it's really a... Ah! I could not escape it for a second. It's just a bath. It's just a bathtub. Some streamer girl probably took a bath in there and is selling that water. That ninja jumped away. Smart move. Alright, map. I didn't use the map, like, at all during my last playthrough. Karma bathwater win? Probably tonight. This isn't a beach, this is a bathtub. Genevieve B? Why does that sound familiar? I see you, Kiro. This game reminds me of that Zelda game I forgot. Yeah, was it Link's Awakening? Is that why we're talking about that right now? Show me the map. Oh, this place isn't on the map. This place is. At least Metroid Prime 4 finally got some previews. Yeah, like it looked like there was some cool stuff in the Nintendo Direct, and I'm psyched that Metroid Zero mission is getting added to the Switch collection thingy. Don't come close to me. Wow. That guy died. That was sort of the point. I don't need any of these treasure chests. But I got a double drop there. Oh yeah, and Force Sword. I never played any of those, Rogue. Remy Diaz, this game rocks. You are a very special person to play it and share it. Ah, no, no you. No, you're a very special person. Thank you. Got him. I told him he was a very special person, and I meant it. He will never recover from that. I hit him with the Uno reverse. No, you're special. Oh, I remember this dumb idiot room. One of these switches is a real switch. It felt like... It's like this one. Oh no. Was I supposed to freeze an enemy on that? Or is there something special I have to do here? Doesn't open. I didn't realize it said that for when it's not locked, but you have to like figure out a puzzle. SBTL, what's going on? Paul Scott. Isn't this eventually what evolved into Secret of Mana? Yes, it's the prequel! And it's I'm playing it on the Collection of Mana on the Nintendo Switch. Hold on, you probably can't see it. It's that guy. Collection of Mana. I also play Wingspan a whole bunch. Music is crazy. It is. It is, Rex, but... Jackson Games, what's going on? Zelda 2 is the best Zelda game, says Mickle Guy. I love that opinion, even if it's wrong. It's such a good game, and so many people are like, it's bad. It's not. It's a lot of fun. You just are bad at it. Hold on. I want to make sure there are 2 ninjas in here, I think. Because I might need to ice one of these dudes. Literally. Yeah, that was it. I had to snowman a ninja and drop her on a pressure plate. They might be ladies. There's no way to tell. They're ninjas. Wingspan, let's go. You a fan, Mickle Guy? The tabletop version... Okay, so it's a board game that has a very good Switch port. The tabletop version, like the actual board game version of that game, is like $70. The Switch port, which is very well done, I got for like 10. It was on sale. Ooh, a boner dagon. I'm sorry, a bone dragon. I spelled it wrong. It's a Hydra. You know what? I just remembered the first time I streamed this game was back in like 2020. It was like the very beginning of the pandemic. But we had just beaten Lufia for Super Nintendo like the night before I started streaming this. And for whatever reason, we were making a ton of Hydra jokes during that stream. Rogue Effect, you remember that. So one of the first bosses you fight in this game is a big old Hydra, and so everyone got super hyped in the chat when we found it, when we got to it. Then when we got to this guy, we were like, oh my gosh, more hydration from this Hydra. Like, where is the bottom half of his body? Where are his legs? Is he just, like, sinking into the carpet? Yo, Rogue Effect. That is, Get Your Coffee donated a cool $5 saying, I do. Are we married now? That would be hilarious, actually. Yes, Gecko. Just started playing Twilight Princess for the first time. Where does that sit in your opinion in Zelda games? Okay, to be fair, I didn't finish Twilight Princess. Oh, baby. I played a bunch of it when I was in college, got really far, and then I think my memory card got stolen or something. But, like, that was a fun game. Yeah, if I had to make a Zelda tier list, I'd really have to sit down and think about that. But, like, I don't hold it in as high esteem as, like, you know, Link's Awakening or A Link to the Past, for example. Or even the Oracle games. This guy's name is Blue Dragon. Dragon Zombie? How could you tell he was zombie? Lawyer. Hardly knew her. Genevieve B. You should make a Zelda tier list video. Yeah, and then I'll just like randomly throw like Animal Crossing on it. Be like, yeah, I put this on F tier because it's not a Zelda game. And then just not mention it. Ah, these crazy elephant things can also drop a final piece of equipment that is not quite as important as the rest of them, I think. But let's farm for it. There it is. We got the level up. I'm gonna end the poll. You can get Zelda items, though. Look at that. Power 1. You know, this might be the last poll. Pippin, don't scratch that. This might be the last poll of Final Fantasy Adventure. So let's put one last poll in the chat, and you can vote for what stats I improve on my next level up. And I'm not even sure we will get there. Thanks so much, everybody, for participating. 37 wisdom. Yeah, exactly. I like looking at your face, says Genevieve B. Thanks so much. Let's try this. Alright, that's enough of that. I have maximum gold. Oh yeah, and I can get one final piece of equipment here. Because again, my inventory is full, but my equipment inventory is not. So I'll keep tapping on this treasure chest. Yeah, I don't know what the drop odds are for the piece of equipment. This is like way worse than 1 in 4 there. But look at that, I got the Aegis shield, and I finally have the best possible equipment in the game. Just leveled up charisma. Look at this elephant guy, though. What do you think he levels up? Trunk! Karma definitely has Riz. I appreciate that. Kevin Smith, I just love how you play all the old retro games. It reminds me of when I was young and had to beat Final Fantasy 1 before I could even get a new game. Oh my gosh. Kevin Smith. Ah! I attacked a goddess? You have been a great knight. I hope you all have a great night, by the way. Of Gemma, I see. I shall give you the Excalibur. Now defeat Julius. Ah, I meant to give you a sword, but instead I exploded. That happens all the time. Anyway, look at this. That rusty sword became Excalibur. And damn, it hits like a truck. Look at the AP on that. Compared to the next best weapon in the game, I think. It's got 29 more attack. Knight of Gemma, kill Julius. I really enjoyed Secret of Mana as a kid, but I remember the end of the game being really hard to follow. Yes, Paul Scott. The dialogue in that game is convoluted. You know what I should totally do is save the game before I go fight the Foss, aka the final boss. Wow, it's really beautiful up here at the top of the mountains. Would be a shame if somebody cut down all the trees and turned them red. Excalibur. Yes. This gives me 69 attack, which is hilarious. My neighbor and I played it together. Good times. Secret of Mana. Okay. I recently streamed through Secret of Mana as well. That was like 2 months ago. That game is so much fun to play, especially if you have 3 players playing it. That game supports 3 players. But oh my god, did it age poorly. Like, the dialogue, you cannot follow it. Even if you understand how dumb conversations work, this will give you a headache in your stomach. It's that dumb. And, like, the hitboxes are so janky in that game, and, like, a lot of the mechanics just literally do not work. But damn, if you're playing it multiplayer, it is a trip, dude. Like, I would recommend, if you never played Secret of Mana, grab 2 other friends and do it. No, Rogue Effect. That's not what I said. Hey, look at this big-ass tree. You think this is the Tree of Mana, or is it something else? Oh, there's 2 big-ass trees. Oh, that's a big-ass tree. Shaq! You're late, Lime. I almost forgot that Julius is Vegeta. I already got the greatest power of mana. The time has come for the Empire Neo Vandole. Now that I have the mighty power, I do not need you anymore, Lime. Ooh, we're on, like a truncated chessboard here. And look at this! There are 3 Juliuses. Julii. Who went to Juilliard. Maybe he didn't. But... Look at this fool. I've got the Excalibur. You think you can harm me? I can block his spells because I have the Aegis shield. Actually, maybe another shield could have done that, but I don't know. Enigma, what's going on? Shaquille O'Neal. Mythical Idiot? I don't know why you said that, but excellent. I have fond memories of Secret of Evermore. And man, same issues there. The hitboxes were so bad. I could not stand Secret of Evermore. The main character... Okay, the dialogue in the game was fine. The main character tried so hard to make jokes. 1 out of like 20 of them were good. But there were so many mazes in that game where you just had to figure out where to go, and like a winding maze where you could only see like a very small portion of the screen at a time. Meanwhile, there are low-level enemies that are just like flying around, and if you kill them, you get like 1 experience. But they're so good at hitting you, then running away and dodging your attacks. Are you ready now? To witness a power not seen for thousands of years? Oh, jeez. He went, Super Saiyan. I love this music, I really do. You know what? Do I have any items to use? Let's mess around, because it's the final battle. I have a unicorn. I don't have any... Yo! We're hitting him with a Matic. Let's go. Get back here. See ya! Boom. I can hit him one more time. And then for no reason, let's use an elixir. Bam! That fully heals you. What? Did he just do a flying kick? What a cool guy. He definitely knows karate. Karma entering God mode. Yeah, if messing around is God mode, then I've been in God mode for this entire game. Is that a pickaxe? Yes. In other words, a Matic Gecko. Those are synonymous, alright? Oh my gosh. I dove straight through him. That's not a word. Dove is a word. But dived is the word, right? Look, I can stab him so many more times than he can hit me. Grrr! Part Mushroom, he's a fun guy. That's it, GG, there's nothing after that. Lime. Are you okay, Shaq? I defeated Julius. It's all over. No. It is not. Lime, you will never leave here alive. Or at all, I guess. Whoa, what is this crazy thing? He's like a weird clown mime with a horn. What a cool guy. Oh, and for this final battle, you can use the ask command. And Shaq will say, let me treat your wound, Lime. Boom, look at that. Getting healed by Shaq. Like he's putting the icy hot on me. Or, what does he do commercials for? Is it icy hot? Oops, I meant to ask again. Or was it Gold Bond? Well, I stabbed that guy a lot. Ah, I ran into his hand. That's what he's gonna tell the cops anyway. I hope this guy drops a bunch of gold for me so I can spend it all. I'm gonna keep asking Shaq to treat my wound. I love that the game can't handle all these graphics. Like you'll see that his sprite, like the hands will sometimes just like disappear for a second. Is it Bengay? Rogue Effect. I thought it was Icy Hot. I saw a DJ set of his last summer. Paul Scott, how was that? I've seen some of his music. Was Charles Barkley there? Man, I stabbed him a bunch and he's still not dead. Dude, I've been gay my whole life, says Genevieve B. Well, that's great news for Jordy Pants. Whoops, I sort of exploded him right on top of, like, the mythical tree that we needed to save, didn't I? That, could have gone better. The mana tree disappeared. Oh. Sorry. What am I supposed to do? Shaq, my dear. Mom? Oh, you're about to meet my mom. I'm so sorry. On, like, our second date? Can you imagine that? Now that the mana tree is lost, we need... Denfico, thanks for showing up. I'll see you soon. Samurai Reed. This is Lonk 4. Thanks for showing up. A new Gemma of the Mana Tree. Shaquille O'Neal? Mythical Idiot? Yes. Also, hi, I guess. Yes, good to see you. New tree. Remember what I told you about trees? And we need them to have, like, oxygen? Whoa! Color change. Whoops, I meant to, do this. We are the seeds of the Mana Tree. At least it's just the mom and not the grandma, too. Well, I think the tree might have been the grandmother. We will be a bud called Gemma, and we become a tree. Yeah, we'll be buds. Can you imagine meeting someone's mom and grandmother on, like, your second date ever? And the Gemma Knights fight to guard it. I became the Gemma last time. We lost the tree. That tree? Was it you? Yep. Yes, Shaq. Gotcha. I've been a tree. But you are the last member of us Mana family. Wasn't Gemma the old knight in Secret of Mana? Gemma with a J. J-E-M-A. But yes, it was supposed to be that. To preserve the Mana Tree, we need you to stay and not leave. Here, and become the Gemma. But, Shaq, you gotta be a tree and stick around. Nobody else can decide for you. Happy Pride! That's right, Genevieve B. I will, Mom. I will be the new Tree of Mana. I'm rooting for you. That's what the mom said. But if I am the last one left, when I fall... Yes. That would be the end of peace. Oh my gosh, she's making so many tree jokes. Bye, Lime. Please go. I must stay here. Don't worry. I will be here as long as you guard me. I'm sorry, you want me to guard Shaq? The guy who, like, the NBA had to change the rules because he was, like, too dominant? You are the only Gemma Knight for the tree now. Oh shoot, says Fernando. I will be withering soon. Dunk on her, Karma. There's no way I'm dunking on Shaq. What's up, Red Dalek? I just beat this game, by the way. Goodbye, says Shaq. Shaq? Goodbye. And now they live near the Lake of Mana. I don't know, I was trying to make a Lakers joke. It didn't really work. Let's hope some dumb kid falls off a log someday. Gemma, the guardian of the peaceful lands. Hey, yeah, Fernando, stop that, please. Man, a lot of children in the chat lately. And you, Lime, are the only Gemma Knight now. So is this toward the end of the series? Because I swear the Secret of Mana always has the last person of Mana tribe as a gimmick. Well, this is the first Mana game. And it's the last episode of the stream. Just for the heck of it, let's see what would have won the poll. If we got one more level up. Power, of course. Action J, what's going on? After this, I'm playing Papa's Freezeria. Yes, happy Pride, everybody. I don't know. Dr. Bow Wow showed up. This game's great. It's a ton of fun. It's very replayable because of the level up system. Honestly, I feel like next time I play this, I'm gonna dump all of my points into Will and see how that works. Breadbug, what's going on? Dang, just a little bit late to the stream. Well, I'm glad you made it anyway. Yeah, we beat the whole game. And now I gotta pick something else to play. I might start Pokemon Crystal soon. W KarmaJolt A, thanks, Mythical Idiot. I appreciate you being here. For the record, I tried to make Power get to 69 points. Gecko, I appreciate you. You should play Zelda 2 next. Mickle Guy, like... Why the hell not? Pokemon Red next. Yeah, Mythical Idiot. I want to play an old-gen Pokemon, but people have been asking for Crystal for so long that I feel like I should do that. Good job, says Genevieve B. Like she's George Thorogood. Thank you. Have you ever tried Dragon Warrior Monsters? It's a really good series on Game Boy Color. Yo, Kevin Smith. Yeah, I remember playing some of that back in 1999 and like my save data got erased. But it was fun for like the 2 hours that I played it. Stabbing kids again. Loki, look, sometimes... Okay, I actually watched a speedrun of this recently. Chocobot. He found a Chocobo friend. Go say hi. Tell her you know KarmaJolt. Is he gonna start a family? And they're gonna be half robots? Anyway, yeah, the speedruns of this game. So when you're in town, if you walk into an NPC, they'll start a conversation with you. You don't have to hit a button to talk to them. You don't have to hit a button to start a conversation. If you touch them, it starts the conversation. Which is annoying in a speedrun because you just want to get past people, right? So all the time, speedrunners will just whack people. They'll, like, whack the NPCs. They'll, like, strike a child to just get him out of the way so they can leave, you know? Look at this. We made it to the end. We beat Final Fantasy Adventure, which is the prequel to Secret of Mana. Everybody. Man, this game's so good. I think if I stay here, the title theme will play. Will there be an infamous post-KarmaJolt universe credits scene with a vague hint to the beginning of the next stream? You know what? Matthew Irwin? I get the joke or the reference you're trying to make, but also, let's start a thing. Let's make that a thing now. I could have sworn the title theme played here if you waited long enough. Maybe I'm wrong. But I love... This is Shaq, by the way. She turned into this little tree sprout. Do the buttons do anything? No. Well, that's fun. Here's water. Yeah, everybody water this plant for me. Yo, Pikmin? Somebody just pulls it out. Yo, look at this. Alright. Alright, everybody. Thank you so much for watching me play all the way through Final Fantasy Adventure on the Nintendo Game Boy. But you know what? Earlier today, there was a Nintendo Direct that was like, hey, we added some new games to the Game Boy Advance collection and the N64 collection. So why don't we take a look at those real quick? Let's just see what we can find. Let's just see what we can look at here. Let me go into a different view. I close this. Where's my Game Boy Advance collection? I actually don't know if anything else got added to like Super Nintendo or NES. But I think Metroid Zero Mission is on this guy here. Yeah, let's download it. Wingspan, says Mickle Guy. I might. Beyond Blessed. Yeah, we were just talking about that. And so... Pong speedrun next. So I'm taking a look at what's new. Bling. What are you using to stream your Switch? Uncommon Gamer. That's a great question. I'm using a program called OBS, which stands for Open Broadcasting Software, I believe. It's like a free program that is a little complicated to learn, but like once you get the hang of it, it's not so bad. Oh, look at this. A Link to the Past includes new multiplayer adventure 4 Swords. And a boom, Metroid Zero mission. But I also am using a whole bunch of cables and an Elgato HD 60 capture card. Karma, you ever played NES DuckTales? Yeah, like just last week, Action J 007. Let's take a look at this. This is hardcore. Holy cow. It's like boop, boop, boop message, and then zoom, a plane flies in your face. And then there's a really intense music that's like, you gotta save the planet right now or else everybody dies. And then there's a shooting star, and oh my gosh. I might just like sit down and stream all the way through this like tomorrow. No, Sean R is gonna be here. But this is Metroid Zero Mission. I've actually never played it. But it's basically a remake of the original Metroid with some bonus stuff at the end. Let's take a quick look. I've never played this game. Let's look at some options. This is like quieter. Why is there a difference? Let's look at the gallery. This is dope. And I love Samus's Metroid's power armor in this game. Oh, cool. And now she's just chilling. That's her beach attire. Do you need sunblock in space? Is that a thing? There's no, like, menu for this. It's just showing me pictures, and I can't choose which ones I'm looking at. Alright, those are all cool and stuff. Alright. That's fine. Let's play, like, 5 minutes of this game. On normal difficulty. Extra sunblock, no ozone to protect you. Yeah, I kind of hadn't considered that, Action J. Planet Zebes. I called this place home once, in peaceful times. This is Metroid's voice. Long before evil haunted the caverns below, now I shall finally tell the tale of my first battle here, my so-called Zero Mission, which is the title of the game. Love, Samus. Oh my gosh. What is this crazy basketball? You got a basketball. Double tap down to take ball form and gain access to narrow passageways and hoops. Oh, look at that. I can become a ball. Wait a second. If I can shoot downwards, can I just like go straight to Kraid? No, they wouldn't do that to me. I'm already taking a ton of damage from these, I believe they're called zoomers. What do L and R do? L aims up, R does nothing for now. But I have to imagine I get like a different power. Oh yeah, and I forgot, in the original Metroid, Samus's gun is limited to like a very short range until you get an upgrade for that. What if Zelda was a girl? Okay. So yeah, in the original Metroid, you can't shoot downward, so you need bombs to go down through the floor here. But this game thought of that, and they're like, you know what, let's make it so that only bombs can break those panels down there. R keeps you in position, I believe. Doesn't seem to be doing that, Gecko. Maybe it keeps you in position. Hold on, hold on. I'm gonna hold R, and you tell me if you can move. Okay, I'm holding R. Can you move? There's like an energy tank here that you can't get until you have either the high jump or the ice beam. Doesn't look like a Final Fantasy. I couldn't find a username. We just beat Final Fantasy Adventure, so this is bonus content. Ooh. Brinstar. Hardly knew R. Yeah, this isn't in the original. Energy tank recharge complete. And you get a map. That is crazy talk. You don't get that in the first game. Alright, look. I'm just gonna get like one missile expansion, and then we'll call it a night. Metroid, says Bleb. That's correct. Yeah, Metroid is my favorite character. It's my favorite video game character. What's that crazy flying turtle? I mean ninja. Oops. Platforming is a little weird. Like, your jump is so much less floaty in this game that you have to be precise when you move? That's... No, I don't like that. But yeah, like the layout of all of these... What was I about to say? My brain just like shut down. Do I have a map here? What's this? Oh, okay, so it actually wants me to get the long beam right now. I think is where it's taking me, Nariku's Demon. Yeah, what I meant to say is that all of these rooms here have a different layout than they do in the original Metroid. Like, they were mostly, like, straight passages, but these have, like, curves and winding roads and stuff. Well, I'm gonna go now, Karma. You're a W. Yo, mythical idiot? No, you. This feels exactly like Fusion with old-school graphics. Yeah, Nariku. So, yeah, this is Metroid Zero Mission, which is technically a remake of the first game. Fire long-distance shots with his beam. Press L plus B to fire diagonally. Oh, and these will just, like, heal me. That's neat. Alright. I could play this forever, but let's do a proper stream of this sometime soon. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching me beat all of Final Fantasy Adventure, then play a little bit of Metroid Zero Mission. Until next time, this is KarmaJolt signing off. Tell your friends I'm great, and I hope to see you soon. What is your favorite Metroid game? Breadbug. This is gonna sound weird considering I've only played this game like once ever, but I think it was Prime 2. It was so good though. I'll get to that soon too. Alright, later everybody.